All right, back live here on Center Court, Tournament of Champions. Alongside me, I have AJ Kohler. Give him a big welcome here. AJ, how we doing?
Good, good. I'm just filling in for the much more talented Hannah Johns. She's a little bit under the weather today, and but still braving it through the workday.
Yeah, that's right. We got a big, loud person out here. At least your game's loud. So
Is it?
see if we can
It
bring
was
it
a little quiet.
to
It was a little quiet today. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. All right, who do we got here? We got Dylan Frazier and Hunter Johnson, one of the brothers.
Yep.
What do we know about Johnson?
Well, he just came off a huge win against Tyson. Not completely foreign to big upsets, if I'm not mistaken. I think he took out J-Dub
Oh,
at
okay.
the SoCal Classic earlier this year, so certainly not coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, he's located down in Texas, down with Thomas, right? He's same city as Thomas.
Yep.
They both came from the ATP Tour, played doubles together, got up pretty high. I think they got top 300 or so. So
Right.
good tennis players.
Yeah, it looks like it. There's something I noticed about their game that looks different than my own. And he's picking up where he left off. Did you watch that match with Tyson?
Yeah, a lot of drives, just like that. So these guys like to hit hard. I say these guys again. The brothers like to hit hard. Start with the drive, see if that works it, and if not, they're probably not doing much cat and mouse. And on the other side of the net here, we have Dylan.
Yep.
Dylan's up with me. He's near Kansas City. He's in Columbia, Missouri. Not a tennis background.
No.
Definitely I don't want to say awkward because in the pickleball world there's just different forms. There's different ways to hold the paddle, and Dylan is one of those ones that exceeds in not a traditional tennis style.
No, but he makes it work, and he's been playing for a long time, and rocking that new Selkirk 002.
Oh, wow, he is, yeah.
Came from the Onyx paddle, but I would bet he loves this paddle for singles. I'd be curious to see what he feels about it for doubles, but I would say it's going to elevate his singles game even more. A little bit longer,
Yeah.
a little more pop. Gets great spin. Both these new paddles actually. Diadem, the Warrior Edge. You can tell how much control Hunter has compared to what he was used to using, which was their thicker Warrior paddle. But this new Edge paddle, I mean, he's been striping them all day, honestly.
Cool. Hopefully we have a fiery match here. You know, fun fact, AJ, I think the first time I met you was at Dill's house.
Was it?
Oh, yeah, you came down that one time, or flew up, I guess, that one time.
Yeah, I drove over from St. Louis. I was seeing family, I know for sure. That was probably the first time we actually hung out. Yeah.
Yeah.
at Dylan's backyard.
Yep. Yeah, he's got a nice little setup there.
What was that, a year ago?
Yeah, that had to be last summer.
Because I had seen you, of course. You've been playing for a while. You've been doing the singles grind. And
Yeah.
I know I'd seen you prior to that, but that was our first date, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
First day of
Had some
bromance.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's right. Hit up B-dubs after. Everyone knows that's my spot.
So 3-2 here for Johnson, but Dylan clearly in control of this one. And Dylan, he's got one of those games, like if you play him in singles, he's just on you. Like you think you're good. You're like, all right, I got to flick past him, or I got to flick where he's in trouble, and it's always offense. It's just a tough-looking game, and he's just always seems to have a huge presence.
Yeah. I've actually Dylan and I were joking yesterday because we hit together a little bit. We haven't played in singles yet.
Oh, like in a tournament?
In a tournament. So
Really?
I actually don't even know what his singles game is like, but I've watched it enough to know that he's way more athletic than he seems. But he moves super well, covers the net super well. I think we're going to see a lot of side outs in this game because Dylan wants the cat and mouse. Hunter's going to try and pass, but Dylan's hard to pass, so
Yep.
could be in for a long one. I don't know.
Beautiful little roll there.
Yeah. Who you picking?
Who am I taking?
Who you taking here?
You know, I don't know much about the brothers. I'm a twin myself, so it's fun to go that route, but I'm also a big fan of Dill, so I'm going to go Dill on this one.
Dill?
Yeah. I'm a risk taker. New paddle.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. Thing is, though, everyone that uses that 002, it seems like their game elevates. The handful of guys that started to use it. Travis Rettenmeyer
Okay.
started using that thing. MLP played super well.
Yeah, I got to play Travis in the first MLP. He wasn't rocking a Selkirk. What was he rocking?
No, he was using the old E.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, an E.
Yeah, I think this match will just come down to if Hunter can hit his passing shots or not. If he can't, he might be in trouble.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he can cat and mouse with Dill. That doesn't help either. That's the worst feeling. Especially on game point, which I did today.
Yeah, you got to commend singles players. Like, it is a painful game sometimes.
It's tough. Yeah. Hunter doesn't like that.
Johnson visually upset with that one. Not much you can do there.
No.
And Dill, 6-3 up. We'll be right back. All right, this has Ben Newell back on center court here. Alongside me, I have AJ Kohler. They gave us free reign on the mic somehow.
Free reign.
So we're gonna give you the best we got for Dylan here and Hunter Johnson. I believe Dylan's up 6-3. Yep, he is doubled Johnson's score here.
Yeah, and a couple loose points from Hunter's got him in a big hole here. It's hard to come off. I mean, you come off beating Tyson, who the dude's barely lost all year. Trying to come back from that and start and play well is tough. But I think in the long run, I think he can get back to his normal self, start striping it like that.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, and Tyson, he plays more of tennis style too. So Dill's a different look. You know, he's used to playing the tennis game. He got to play that with Tyson, beat up on him a little bit.
Yep.
He's got to kind of dial it in here and figure it out. And there's 2 in a row.
See, he stripes it so good. I don't know how. I wish I could comment on how that happens, but I didn't play enough tennis, so I'm not quite sure. I would just like to be able to do that. It seems very easy. But yeah, Dill's a cat and mouse maven. I don't think Hunter wants to get into too many of those points with.
Yeah, I think he's 0 for 4, I think,
Dill.
in cat and mouse so far. So we'll see how many he can win. But I think you're right. If anyone's going to play the drive game, it's going to be a guy from the ATP Tour.
Exactly.
When there's a lot of them coming in. We got the brothers here now. I know some older guys, DeHart, he's from there.
Yeah.
Travis, like you said, Redemeyer.
Yeah.
So a lot of tennis guys are coming over to play some singles.
And they're darn good at it.
And if any of you have watched AJ play, he's being pretty monster here. He's pretty solid at it. Big body out there.
Well, you know, I can be hard to pass, but that's kind of all I have going for me.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty good. That little two-y down the line. Do you have that? Do you use a two-y?
No, I'm all one-y. I'm all one-y.
It looks prettier. It's almost worth it.
I think that's
even
why
if
I do
it's
it.
less effective, I think it's still better to do because it's prettier.
Yeah, I was telling Yana there's a point last week where I just hit it and go, all right, you had some fun. Now let's play some pickleball. Like, it's not the shot you're supposed to be hitting. But it's definitely too fun to hit a one-hander.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start doing that.
Dill's there.
Oh, it's too good for Hunter. He's starting to get that little two-y roll. He just did one on to Dill's forehand the point before, and now one to his backhand. I'd honestly take a timeout right now if I were Dylan. And he does, thank God.
He does.
That was, unfortunately, the earpiece he has on is working, and he heard us. And we'll be back.
All right, Ben Newell here back. Tournament of Champions. We're on center court here with Hunter Johnson, Dylan Frazier. Back from a timeout. Johnson's able to work it back to 8-8.
And then he gets a netter. He's really found his game here to get back to 8-8 and then gets a lucky one off the net. It might just be his day.
Yeah, we'll see what Dylan came out of the timeout with, but looks like a net court and a miss.
Yeah. Game point, Hunter Johnson. Stripes the 2E. I mean, he makes it look easy.
Yeah, he was just down 4-8, and
I think he rattled
within
off 7
2
straight.
minutes, it seems like he's at 11-8. So
Pretty dang good. Well, your pick, Baby Dill. We'll see if he can come back.
yeah, I guess I'm just picking that he's not hot. So all right, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. And we're back. Championship court at the Tournament of Champions here in Utah for the PPA Tour. This is Bill Newell alongside AJ Kohler. And Hunter Johnson was able to sneak out that first set after being down quite a bit. AJ, if you're Dylan, what are we working on here?
It's tough right now. Hunter's hitting it so well, but he's got to get deeper returns. That one was a little bit short, and like I said, he's playing with so much control with that new paddle of his. Any short return, he's just going to be able to kind of tee off on. But he's really playing the sidelines well. Return middle, return deep, and then don't let him pass you.
Yeah, kind of go for it on that return.
Yeah, go for it. You can't really baby the return here.
Yeah, he seems to be solid on both wings. So, yep, depth's kind of the key here.
Mm-hmm. That's what Dill wants. So a drop, come in, take the 5th ball. I feel like he can win a lot of points with that. If he gets a little sitter for that 5th ball, he can just roll it to either side of Hunter.
And Dill's kind of been showing out this year. I know he beat Ben Johns, one of the earlier PPA events.
Yeah, first tournament of the year.
Yeah.
And then I think he had ooh, that was filthy. Ankle breaker. Baby Dill. I think he made a final in I want to say LA Open, APP LA Open.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word on here, but
yeah,
too late.
Dill with the drop, he's in.
That's perfect. Little third shot drop to Hunter's backhand. Problem is he let him back in. Gets lucky. Hunter beside himself. A little toss and catch. Set him straight.
So Dill at 2-2 here serving, and then sprays
loose.
one wide. All right. So while we're waiting on this next serve here, AJ, let's get to know Mr. Kohler.
Oh God.
We know everyone says you have a hockey background.
Yeah, everyone knows. Yeah.
Question in the chat here is your favorite hockey team?
Favorite hockey team, St. Louis Blues.
Of course, St. Louis guy.
Grew up in St. Louis. Been a Blues fan forever. Stanley Cup champs in 2019. I can die happy.
Outside of hockey, what's your go-to?
We'll get back to more of that. Take a little break here. Timeout from Hunter. 5-2 Baby Dill.
All right, everyone. Live here in Utah, Tournament of Champions. We're on center court here with Dylan Frazier taking on Hunter Johnson. Dylan to serve. Down 2-4.
He's actually up. He's up 5-2.
Oh, yep, Dylan's up. You're right.
They haven't changed it to 5, but I know he just served from that 5 spot, so we'll see what Hunter can come up. Would it be fair to describe Hunter as streaky right now?
Yeah, he got really hot in the last half, but we've seen him spray about 4 shots in this set alone. So
he's looking like the first half of that first game now. But if he can catch fire again, I think that was out. Yeah, good call by Dill. One of the toughest things in pro pickleball, honestly, is calling lines. I think everyone struggles with calling tight lines because they don't want to be. Nobody is here to cheat to win, but. I'm happy Dill called that tight line because that could be a tough one to have the stones to say, yeah, that was out. When it's that close and you're kind of backing up on the baseline.
Oh, nice little flick.
That was disgusting.
He goes for another. Yeah, when I'm back home playing rec games, I always tell people I'm ready for the pros because I can't keep score and I can't call the line. So
you need a ref to just tell you where to.
Yeah, just ref, you get the score and someone else help me with my line. So.
Yeah. Can't be afraid to call tight lines.
Yeah, it's tough. When you're brought up, you're taught that 99% of a ball being out is still in.
Yep.
So then you don't want to cheat at all. That's not the way you want to win if you're an ultra competitor like most of us. So it's a tough spot to be in when a ball's close.
Yeah, Hunter on the downswing right now. Dill up 8-2. Can he close it out though? 8-4 last game.
I told you
Game
I'm rooting
two.
for Dill. I think Dill's got it. I've seen him enough times. I know his mindset. He's very stone cold.
Yep.
So a streaky player like Hunter, let's see if he's hot, he's hot. But I think Dill can weather that.
He's got an 8-2 lead right now. Things looking good. For game 3, sometimes it just comes down to fitness. There's the score change. We'll keep rolling through this timeout. They're going to keep us here.
AJ, I asked you a question right before that break,
You asked
but
me
I
a
got
question. What was it?
interrupted.
I
I
forgot.
forgot what it was. Favorite NHL team was the St. Louis Blues.
That's correct.
Let's see. When did you start pickleball?
I've been playing since 2018, I want to say.
Okay.
Once
And did you and Thomas come at the same time or no?
Yeah, kind of. We
Yeah.
we learned the very same day, I think. That was probably 5.5 years
A
ago.
chicken and pickle? Or no?
No, that was at our family reunion.
Okay.
Yeah, good call again, Bill.
I remember you said you came up to chicken and pickle and Jack Oxler pulled you out.
So that was my second time.
Okay.
Like a year, we played once 5.5 years ago. A year later, went out to chicken and pickle. Was living in KC. Jack Oxler showed me the ropes, and I was horrible. And then I didn't play for another 6 months after that. So it was kind of a slow build into the game.
Well, you and Thomas have definitely caught fire last year or
Played
so.
well. We've been having fun.
Yeah.
Everything going Dill's way right now. Game point to send it to game 3. It's a tough volley, though. Could he make a 10-0 run to end
I
game
mean,
2?
in his head, I'm just thinking it's 8 forehands, you know. Serve, 8 forehands, I'm back in this.
There's one.
Yep.
There's one. Dill's beside himself. I think it clipped the tape. No, maybe not. Maybe it did. Either way, Dill wasn't happy he missed that one. One forehand down. Yeah, it was out. Hunter a little frustrated. But going for serves is something I've personally been trying to do more in singles, and so I don't blame him for going for that one.
Are you going for like more depth or just a big bomb? Or
Baby
both?
Dill gets it. Depth.
Depth, okay.
But you're right, dude. Dill gets it done.
Yeah.
Game 3. Here we come. Hunter is going to have to kind of bounce back here. He's a little frustrated. Maybe he operates well under that type of
Yeah, Hunter went 3
temperament.
with McGuffin. I know Dill's been in plenty of 3 sets in his career, so both probably ready for this set. We'll see what they bring.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. We're here, Tournament of Champions, center court. This is Ben Newell alongside AJ Kohler. Glad to have you, AJ. All right, what do you think
Game
here?
3.
We got Hunter Johnson took down the first. He kind of snuck it out. Dylan rolled the second. What's
Yep.
your guess on this one?
Man, they're so streaky. If Hunter can play like he can, he could own this game. But I think I got to go with Baby Dill. He's a seasoned vet at only 20 years old.
Yep.
And he's playing well with that new Selkirk 002. I want to update. Let's do an update of the other bracket.
Okay.
The rest of the bracket.
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right. So this one is alarming. Wait. Let's start Staxford de Villiers. What do you think won that?
Ooh, Stackshard's playing well. I'm going to go with Jay on that one. I think he's
Fed.
playing. Yeah, you're going Fed? Okay.
No, it already happened.
Oh, it already happened?
Fed 5 and 7. I'm just seeing if you can guess what actually
okay.
happened.
Yeah.
So
Dang. I mean, he's playing well, so that's no
he
surprise there.
I mean, he beat me, so he had to be playing well.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Ben takes out Big H in the 2-7 matchup. This is our 16 versus 8 matchup. So the other quarterfinal, Sherry versus Ignatowicz. This one is alarming. Ignatowicz versus Sherry. This is the one that got me.
Man, I got to go James.
James, yep. What do you think the score was?
With a big body like that, Sherry's known for passes, but I don't think it's his bread and butter. I'm going to go with like a 5 and 5.
0-2.
0-2. Wow. I mean, yeah, I watched him play. He
Oh.
was looking good. He has a stretched two-hand volley. James does.
Yes, he
and
does.
He still covers the entire court. Like, I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, it's a good point there. Good for Dill to hold down the fort there.
So, okay, who does Dill have or Hunter here have if they move on?
So semis are set. Staxford versus Ben, and winner plays Ignatowicz in the semi. There's actually some really good points here in Game 3.
Nice little stab from Dill.
Yeah.
Hunter's right there.
Yeah, that was a crazy reset, but a nice flick. With those carbon fiber, what do they call it? Crushed, woven carbon paddles. You can tell that little forehand roll is lethal. Anyone using those style of paddles. So Ignatowicz, another guy I know that's moved on to the Selkirk 002. And the scores he's posting today are pretty scary. You hit with that thing?
No.
You have to say that because you're a carbon.
I mean, I also love my carbon. I guess I got to say that too. But no,
Yeah.
I do. I mean, I like the feel of it. I've tried at mini paddles before, carbon, but yeah, it's my baby, so I'm sticking with carbon.
I'm not gonna lie. The Selkirk that 002 is.
Yeah, you're talking that one up.
I'm not. I mean, I don't have nothing to do with Selkirk, but like, that thing is damn good.
All right, 1-1 here.
Free shout out. A little loose dink there from Baby Dill. Question will be, can Dill play well from behind? If Hunter gets going here, his body language is good, but he just misses that one.
Yeah, ball back in Dylan's court here. See what he does with it.
He's looking confident. That's just a tough return.
Good foot speed there from Dill.
Yeah. Yeah, that backhand volley was a little bit, he kind of poked it a little bit high. When you're in that, I assume Hunter's using Continental or, I want to sound silly here. Is that more towards Western?
Yeah, there you
It
go.
could be hard to get that backhand volley down.
Yep.
You can tell he just kind of floated one there for Dylan to come in on. But again, Baby Dill's so hard to pass, but that's brilliant.
Nice. All right, doesn't let Dill get too far here. 1-3.
So he hits those little mid-court rollers. Hunter hits them so well.
I'd say the level's definitely picked up here, though. It's no longer
Yeah.
just a pass or a miss. They're playing now.
Yeah, I think both. It's going to be a really high-level third game. Has been so far. Wow, it's a great stretch.
Right off the line.
Really nice though. Dill just controlling that point. The first volley was deep. Forces him to hit a little. Forces him to hit a drop off his back foot. Then he drops him, brings him in. Easy volley winner.
Oh, look, Dill's there in the Chicken and Pickle shirt. He's one of our players. I play for Chicken and Pickle too.
Yep.
Let's see. And we know Hunter here. He's you said, is it Diadem? I don't never know how to say that one. Diadem. Okay.
Diadem.
What else? Does he have any other sponsors we can shout out for him?
You know, I don't know.
I don't know. He's pretty new to the scene, and it looks like he's all.
Could be Nike. He might be the first guy with Nike. Serve was a little loose there. I'll tell you though, he's starting to hit that two-handed backhand. Again, the mid-court two-handed backhand roller. I might take a lesson from him on that. Oh, Dill, he's got one of his own.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Sneaky.
No tennis background. Little two-handed poke. It looks different, but it's just as effective.
Yeah, people help me out in the chat here. Diadem. Thank you, Doug.
Missed return. Again. Chucks the paddle. This is reminiscent of the first half of Game 1.
Yep, and just like that, Dill's up 5-2. We'll take a little bit of a break here. Stay with it. All right, this has been Newell here on center court. We are watching Dylan Frazier play Hunter Johnson, and alongside me I have AJ Kohler.
Yeah, really high-level game 3 going on right now. Dylan getting the better of him right now and gets the switch. It's 6-2.
Yep, Dill with his constant pressure.
Dill's looking confident right now, I'm not going to lie. I know the look that he gets nowadays, especially now as he's coming up as a legitimate, top top 10, top 8, wherever you want to put him, pro, and so
and that look,
he's
you
got
mean that
look.
Scary look.
He's got kind of just a confident. He's got the confident body language, a confident stare. So it's cool to see. Can Hunter stripe some two-handed backhands, though?
Yep. And
part of me wants to see it, but part of me wants to see Dylan take on Ignatowicz in the next round.
Right. Winner takes on James Ignatowicz. I guess a guy who I would say you need to pass. I don't know how you're going to ever pass James Ignatowicz, but
yeah, he's lanky.
Yeah.
Either way, it'll be a fun match. But again, you see the step. See the step he's got. He's really.
Yeah, he's ready to play.
He's about to jump out of his shoes. He's ready to go. Little Tui, little reset. Yep. Leaves that just shallow enough in the kitchen. Hunter tries to roll it over, but it's too close to the net. Can't get it up and over. He's got to do something here before it gets out of hand. Staying back though.
Another miss.
Staying back though is not a great idea. I think at the very base in men's singles, you kind of got to come in, commit to that return, place it deep, place it middle if you can, or to their backhand, and get in.
It's a little long there from Dill.
Two-handed backhand.
A solid lead, 8-2.
He's working on that two-handed backhand. Couldn't really do that with the Onyx. That's one thing that the Selkirk will allow him to do. It's a little bit longer paddle, probably mentioned. So it does make a huge difference in singles. Doubles, though, it'll take away from the hand speed a little bit. I've gone through that whole shebang before.
Oh, like trying to transition to a 2?
Yeah, just seeing the sizes, what works, what doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
So it just the longer paddle can take some time to get used to in doubles with the hands.
Yeah, I would say I played with the Electrum E a little bit when Carbon was going through some struggles there, and it's tough to get the paddle through. It's great for singles, great for a drive.
Oh, unbelievable.
But tough to get a backhand volley all the way through on it. But so you kind of need that two-hander. And Thomas played with the E. Is he still playing E?
Believe so.
Right now. So I think he is a two-hander for the most part.
Yep. I know he's moving on to whatever that new one is.
Oh, that's right. He's got the new Electrum. I don't know what it's called though.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's got the gold frame or the yellow frame.
Correct.
Yeah.
9-3 though. Dill closing in on a semi, which would be huge at TOC here. A little bit of discussion going on from the refs. Not sure what that was about.
We just lost our picture, but looks like there's a little bit of a timeout. Another side out. Dill to serve here, 9-4.
That missed return late in the game, that could be costly.
Yeah, he's gonna think about that one later.
Timeout though. He's got one last hold to get here. Hunter does before Dill's gonna try and close it out when we come back.
All right, we're back here. Center court. Dylan, I believe, has a match point. The score hasn't updated, but match point for Dill here. Oh, perfect volley.
Nice volley from Hunter. He's got to make a run here. If I were him, I would drop this to Dylan's backhand. He goes
Oh, he goes
opposite way.
forehand.
That one can be tough. You're thinking you want to get it past him, and so it can be easy to spray wide. That forehand roll across court. Another match point for Dill. Fifth ball sitter. Oh, takes the tape. That was it. That was a shot. He kind of babied it. All right. Drop.
Goes for the forehand again.
Cross court again. Yep. It's a nice slide. Wow. That was great, though.
Yeah, Dill makes him work one more time. Easily could have missed that under pressure.
Well constructed. I think this time he's going to go kind of a half roll drop to Dylan's backhand since he's coming in from the right side. He's coming in from the deuce court. Cross court to the backhand again. And he just sprays it wide. The thing is, you can say that Hunter's playing poorly there, but the pressure to pass, because Dylan's so hard to pass, makes him miss that ball.
All
There
right,
it is.
there we are. So Dill takes it to join James Ignatowicz. And then it's to the semis, right?
In the semifinal, yeah.
Semis.
Big
Up
win for
next
Dill.
we have Ben Johnson, I believe, Fed. So stick around. Thanks for joining us, guys.